Hello and welcome to Holdredge's Crusade. Today we are in the Terror of Luckland expansion and we have gone to a new zone, the Basilica of Adumbration. I'm not going to say it again, I'm just going to say Basilica. This zone is an interesting zone. It reminds me of like a Dark Souls level with all the deaths and everything. So what we need to do is get the mercenary quest from this guy right here. And we're going to go through these. They are a chain, so you have to do one and then the other and then the other, right? So they're not too difficult, but let's go ahead and get them right here. So Cecil and Adai. All right, let's go and hail him. See here, he stiffens and flattens his ears when he notices you. Gods, you can't just waltz in here and say hello to everyone you see. He crooks his claw at you, beckoning you to come closer. Lower your voice. Lowers his voice to a whisper. Stay quiet. At least the gargoyles notice you and alert everything in this wretched place. It is hard to keep a low profile in here, especially when you can't even trust the shadows to hide you. Why have you come to such a dangerous place? His eyes narrow, and he lets out a soft, hissing sigh. Just my luck, I ran into a chatterbox like you in one of the most perilous places in Luckland. He taps his claw against his chin, deep in thought. Though perhaps there's a way we could work together. What with your talent for attracting attention? What is that supposed to mean? It was a compliment, wasn't it? There are many guards and servants roaming the Basilica, and if you're the perfect person to start a little mayhem, you ought to rough up a few Luckland's denizens while I slip through the cracks and get what I want and get out. There's some coin in it for you if you're willing to help. Slip through to get what? Secrets. I'm in the business of being in other people's business. Everyone has something to hide, and there's always someone willing to pay for that information. There's no finer place to gather secrets than from Luckland's servants themselves, and better yet, her prisoners. While you distract some of the stone grabbers, I'll make my way the rounds and gather what information I can. Stone grabbers? Excellent. Or I can help smash a few stone grabbers. Excellent. The main hall to my right through the doors is crawling with them. You can probably find them by listening for the sound of their clumsy, lumbering footsteps. I have the utmost confidence you'll be able to shatter them into pebbles. Let's meet back here when you're finished. All right, so Seek and You Shall Find is the first quest. Let's go and accept it. Kill 8 stone grabbers. All right. Now, the stone grabbers are pretty much everywhere on this first area. There's one right there. There's one right there. We open this door. There's one on the other side of... there's usually 2 mobs right here, so I don't know why there's one there. So we can go ahead and pull this one here first. We can pull him. Yeah, there we go. And then just roll their way over here. And we can get him going here. Get him slowed. And... there we go. Now get him dotted up. And it's pretty easy. All right, I've already done all these on my necromancer with the group, just to kind of get a play through it. And I was trying to level him up faster, so I kind of know. Wow, why did my necromancer just die? Jeez, what happened there? All right, hold on. I gotta see what happened. I'm not gonna see it. I guess he killed himself. I think he targeted himself. All right, that's fine. We got this. We got this. All right. Going to damage mode here. It's always a death when I come here. Always a death. It's one of the problems I have with my multi-bind, since it's, you know, there's no automation involved, right? So if they're targeting themselves and they dot themselves, they die. You know, it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and you know, it is what it is. All right, let's battle rest him. We're fine. Go. I mean, the mage bed's tanking right now. Anyway, That's the beauty of having so many pets is I only have to hold aggro for a slight bit. Res, accept that res. I didn't get that. Didn't do it fast enough. Alright, I don't know what you did, but you did something dumb. Alright, I'm gonna rebuff him real quick, and then we'll keep killing these. So they're, you know, they're just on this general area here. You don't even have to leave from this front room that you zone in from Shadow Valley. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's get another one. So the reason my Necro died is because his X-Target was not set up from when I logged back in, and for some reason it didn't save it. It saved everybody else's, didn't save his, so he like defaulted to attacking himself in some way, I guess, which caused him to die to a single dot tick. Oh gosh. Alright, and we should be good to go here now. Double check my ageism, his pet. Yeah, alright, perfect. Very good there. Now, these are pretty easy. You only have to kill 8 of them, and now let's look at the map here. If you go down this hallway here, you're probably gonna die. In all honesty, like, I'll open the door here in a second, but it does not look like a friendly way to pull. Like, I would need to 100% pull with my Bard for every single pull. Looks like we do have some named up, I just noticed. So I guess we're gonna go hunting. The irate one I've killed before. He was over here when I killed him, so we'll see where he's at. We'll get him in this video, hopefully. Maybe the Dark Assassin also. I don't know where he spawns. But overall, this zone is not terrible. Like, I mean, I'll make jokes about it being terrible, but overall, it is not too bad. I'm gonna put a campfire down. It is not terrible. Like, I've seen a lot of zones that I've gone to, and you've seen that I just die instantly in them. This is not particularly one of those zones, right? But it is. There's some more in here. There's another one right there. Let's grab him. See here, they take us to like Half-Life, so like you need to be like pretty much ready to fight on these things here. Now I'm only self-buffed. By self-buff I mean my group's buff set, right? I did the Shadow Valley ones. I didn't want to go back to guild lobby and sit around for an hour waiting for buffs. I just came straight here to you know, camp out and be ready for this video. So we shouldn't have anything outside of this group. There might be something that's lingering from, you know, whatever. So keep that in mind. If we had level 125 buffs, we might be slightly stronger. I think I can get up to 450,000. Oh, I'm at 450 right now because of the heals from Blessing, but I almost get 500,000 on this guy. And I'm almost at 500,000 on my Necro, but obviously he's a few levels higher. And I apologize if my dog barking is hearable when I talk. My wife has them locked outside. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get this guy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invis. And we're going to see if the irate guy is over here, because that's the... Where am I at? This is the zone. Okay, that's the zone. This one right over here. Now, there's a guy here, and there's usually like another one here, but maybe it's just when the bugs spawn, so... Shrewd. I'm just trying to figure out where this irate guy is at. I don't want to get too close because he will just like destroy us without the group here. There he is, right there. Alright, so we're going to move into this room right here. I think I can call a hero right there, so that should be fine. So we're going to skip over these two mobs. We're going to kill the named just to get him dead. He's right there. So if I move the mage in this back corner here, I can then do a group call a hero, and I can pull this Shrewd Abattoir of Lucklin. There we go. Everybody's here. I'll pull this guy and get him out of the way. And get some debuffs on him. So, in the next quest, the follow-up to this one, you have to kill Servants of Lucklin, right? So it's all these guys, so... It works out fairly well. And then the third one is kill Gargoyles. And I wish I was recording when I was doing it for my boxes. There's a mob up in the upper areas where it's called a, like, something enchanter, right? A son of a gun mezzed me and then killed my entire group. Like, no joke. He, like, did something to them so I couldn't even cast spells, and he just killed each one by one. And while my paladin was completely mezzed. Now, I totally forgot that I could have just purified that off. Now, I believe I can purify it off, right? Excluding charm. I think it'll do mesmerization, if I remember right from early on in the series. But I just wasn't expecting it. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, why can't I move him? And I didn't even like see the the buff over here. So it was just like a total nightmare. But and then I was gonna come back, but I didn't. I had just tried to move my campfire up to where we were camping, and while I was dying, and I couldn't get it to go. All right, so we got the irate guy. He's named, so we're gonna get him debuffed fully, possibly, if they actually do their job. There we go. He's slowed. Let's get dots on him. There we go. And we should be fine. I'm gonna drop some stuff on him, right? Let's see if I can get all my necro burns going. All at one. There it is. Alright. And let's get proclamation. Chaotic power. Oh, we got a soul gem. Thank you very much. I don't even, like, that is just so nice. I ran out, so I'm out of soul gems. Now I got one. I'm literally have a character on another account that I'm gonna power level as soon as I get these guys to 125. I've been trying not to, like, distract myself with anything else, that I'm just literally gonna level up, sacrifice down, level up, sacrifice down, while I'm burning, getting AAs for all these guys. Just gonna throw them in the group. I could probably do a persona, honestly. That might actually be a better idea. Do a persona of one of these and just sacrifice it down. I can't imagine there would be any negative effects of that. Just, like, get a heroic 100 persona. Sacrifice it, once you level it up, you can sacrifice it. Can't do it directly. Tried that. They have to have at least the next level. Go. But it goes pretty well. The pets randomly taunt, so each one taunts. Obviously, the necromet pet does not have any things right now, so it just ping-pongs the taunts. While the paladin does pull aggro sometimes. I'm just not going hard on it. I have more DPS kind of stuff loaded at the moment. There we go, we got him. And what do we get? Oh, we got a Lucklin Defender's Asaurus, so I have been waiting for one of these. This is a power source for a tank. I'm going to go ahead and snag that. I've been waiting for one for that. And then this is the Stamina Aug. I believe I already have one on me. I have one, so I'm going to give this one to Voxel. And this is the arms, which are worthless at this point. I'm just going to give them to somebody. Totally worthless, because you can't use them till 125, right? And at 120, and then 120, I'm gonna have tier 1 gear. So there we go. All right, let's take a look at the room here. What do we got dealing? We can get this stone grabber right here. Grab him. Now this room is fairly generous when it comes to solo pulls. As long as you don't pull over another mob, you're usually pretty safe. And I kind of like that, right? So the other mob that's up is the Dark... what? I thought it was Dark Assassin. Dark Agent of Lucklin. And it looks like he's on another floor. So I might go... So, like... It's hard to tell because of the levels here, right? If we take off... Yeah, we can't... The map is not... It doesn't let me just go to each level because it's all based on Z levels and stuff like that. Or Y levels, whatever this game uses. There we go. And this guy's just going down pretty good. So we are currently 40-ish% in. So I do plan on getting task ads for the 4 missions. Mostly just to, you know, kind of speed this getting the Lorian song kind of up, because I really want to do the new content. I've done it with my Necro. I really want to do it with these guys. And I don't want to wait until next December. So the 4 missions will probably put us at 119. So we will pretty much skip 118. Hopefully I'll get those at some point. I just haven't tried. I might try to do them on my own. Just, you know, gotta see how that goes. All right. No stone grabbers in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can find that named, and then we'll go from there. All right, I found him finally down here in the basement. I got everybody summoned down here now, and let's re-invis. So this is gonna be a real pain in the ass, right? So if we look at this, there's 3 of them there, and 4 of them there, and then there's like a roamer that goes back and forth. Theoretically, I can split most of these off with my Bard. Theoretically. These are 120, so let me see if I can actually do that. Because I can't take them all at once. That would be insane. Alright, silence. And it'll work on 120s. Perfect. Now, I'm like afraid to like pull. Here, let's do this. Let's re-invis everybody. And kind of just like look around here. That's safe. Alright. I'm gonna tag it. If the Bard dies, I'm fine. Alright, I'm fine. Silence on you. Silence on you. Alright, we're gonna link this one right here. If it doesn't work, we are going to fade, right? Oh shit, there's another one right there. If I can target him, alright, let's redo this. Because it doesn't last, it only lasts 30 seconds, so you don't have much time to think about this once you get it, once you start this process. Alright, they're all done. I got multiple. Jeez, I just got one shot. Oh my god, I got one shot. Oh my gosh. How much did I get hit for? I can't even recover from this, I don't think. Divine res. Alright. Where's the Dark Agent? Come on, get him slowed. Jeez. Gotta target him. Alright, the only one down is the Bard. That's fine. Alright, let's get you slowed. Oh, you're already slowed. Perfect. Somebody wasn't targeted right. Alright, let's get you dotted. Alright, where's the shed? Target you. Blessing of Resurrection. Get you up. Right. Do that, and good. Alright. Ketka, you are amazing. This is why I love clerics. They are a fantastic class. Alright, so we do not have ageism on at the moment, so that is going to be problematic, I would say, for most of this. Let's get this guy here dotted up. I don't have any of my auras up either. So we want to kill the ad, I guess, first. There must have been another one in the pocket there that I didn't see, so we should be fine. Let's see here, what can I do to make this easier for me? Alright, let's go Proclamation. Let's get a little extra healing. Alright, Stassi's out of mana. She's going to cannibalize. There we go. Multi-bind. Cannibalize for the win. This Basilica Secret Keeper here is going to die here in just a moment. Gotta love these pets. Saving the day. Alright, so there is this massive poison. I think that's what it is. No, it's only doing 7,800, so it's barely even touching us. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's get some burns going on, I guess, on this guy. 7. Come on, get them all on. Get them all on. Oh, hide that. And fantastic. Alright, let's get some read dots on here. Bard is not singing, so let's get the Bard singing. And, of course, the mage is out of mana. I don't even think I had them medding while I was waiting. There we go. And we were able to recover that, right? Divine Res makes things recoverable as long as everybody else is still alive. Oh god, the cleric's out of mana. There we go. I love that the cleric has a way to get mana back, you know, in these trying times. It's just fantastic. Alright. Some more dots on there. Alright, there must be a mana drain going out or something, because everybody's out of mana. So luckily I can use the Necro here to kind of fix some of that. But we should be fine. We should be fine. Kekka's got a little bit of mana left. Let's see here, what can I do? I'm good on me. The pets are just pinking it along, right? And then the AoE heals that guy going out, keep the pets alive, plus the mage spells do pet healing passively. Alright, let's just end this guy as soon as possible. Alright, 2 and... almost got him. Wow, that's a lot of hit points. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was something. Alright, let's re-invis here, because we're gonna move. Let's take a look at what we got. We got a Haunted Staff of Wizardry. Congrats, Mage, on the two-hander. You might use that for like an hour. And then gloves, I'll just give those to whoever has room. A spell, I'm gonna give that to Ketka. I'm already done on spells on me. And then I think I'm gonna give less ore to me on Holdredge here. I have 9 ores, which is probably more ores than I need to make the Augs. So I do have a a tower shield I can make, but I can't use it till 120, and then at 120 I have a better one. So it's kind of weird how that all works out. All right, what I'm going to do now is get out of this area. Actually, before I do that, invis. Let's go grab this shiny. Just risk our life. There's a ton of shinies down here, and it's just funny. All right, I'm going to go back up top, med up, and we're going to finish the quests. All right, we're all buffed back up now, and should be fully meted. Let's go ahead and finish these gargoyles out. Not gargoyles, stone grabbers. Everybody else is on gargoyles. I'm on stone grabbers. So, yeah, what are we in? 47 minutes of video, and I've only killed four of the quest mobs, and 2 named. So, yeah, this is gonna be a long one. Let's just say that right now. But once we knock out these mercenary quests here, we will be able to go through and do the partisan quests, which I'm like, I've looked them up and they don't look hard, but we'll see. We will definitely see where they end up here when we get to them. There we go. But these are actually pretty easy stone grabbers, right? Like, I mean, we killed the name, we died, but we killed it. So I mean, these are nothing compared to that. And you don't even have to leave this zone in area, right? Like, that's the zone to Shadow Valley right there. So it's pretty nice. Gargoyles and the servitors, like you can go over here to kill servitors, over here to kill servitors. Gargoyles actually spawn on the roof, and they spawn throughout all halls. There's a named one right here that is fairly easy to kill. So a lot of options, really. There's also stone grabbers up here, right? Like, one of the things I've been working on is getting the hunter achievements in all the zones. Like, I'm not, really going at it, but like I started in Empire's a Kunark, right? If we go here, like I got one of them. And then Ring of Scale, I got one of them. And then I haven't done Burning Lands yet. Torment of Velius, I got one of them there. Claws. I started working on a few of these. Like, I'm one away from Cobalt Scar. And it's actually really useful to get the hunter achievements, right? So if we look at the hunter achievement for Lorian's Song, because that's the one we're really going to work on, you get so Myth Slayer, getting them all, we're going to get a 50 slot bag, right? And then for every like 3 zones, you get a little sub achievement like this for 3 zones here, 42 slot bag, right? And so we're going to be doing that a lot, killing all the hunters and stuff like that. Yeah, let's see what's over here. Alright, we're gonna have to kill this slime. Now, the slime might respawn as the bugs. I think that's what I saw before. If you get the bugs, the pests, for like the things from the other zone, the little beetles, you get 2 of them you have to fight. You can solo pull each of these, right? They're not close enough that you have to worry about it. And we're gonna work our way back into this this room we were in right over there. We're just gonna kill everything along the way. We only need 2 more stone grabbers, so we're gonna need that one there, and hopefully maybe that one will respawn by the time we kill that one, and we don't actually have to move yet. But for the next quest, we will move over here. Because there's like 4 mobs in there. You only have to kill 8. And by the time you kill all the mobs in the room respawns. And if you get the named, you're going to have even more time. You're going to have, less time to kill. Because it obviously takes much longer to kill the names than it does the non-named mobs. Let's get the bard actually doing a little work here. I've actually been pretty happy with my changes to the bard. I think I need to tweak the spell melody a little bit more before I do like the 120 video for it. Just because there's a gap, and it's, you know, not too bad. And it's all based on AAs, right? You're going to change some of these spells based on that, but so far it's working pretty good. I don't have a DPS parser on right now, but I think I got her up to like 250k DPS, which is not bad considering, you know, like what she's wearing, right? I think I could get her to like 400k DPS, maybe 500k in just a normal situation at 125. Maybe a little bit more, right? Like, ideally I want each character except for the cleric doing at least 500,000 DPS. That'll give me, you know, over 2 million DPS. So it just depends, but I don't know if I'll be able to get there. It's gonna take a while for the paladin to get there because he's gonna have to have a two-hander to be able to do it. But it's, you know, it's just what it is, right? So if we go right here, yeah, that's not there yet. That one's not there yet. I don't want to leave this guy, right? I might have to come all the way back. All right, we got our last stone grabber right here for the mercenary. So get him knocked out. Once we get him debuffed, there we go. Chant of flame. There we go. Now I'm curious to know how much damage I'll be able to do with these bard dots, like long term, right? Like they do like 4,000 a tick, right? And they take no mana, but they only last for 18 seconds, so you get 3 ticks out of them. So it's kind of an interesting, So we'll see how it goes like long term. There we go. This guy is just melting. I want to get her. So when we get to Lorian's song, there's a mission where you have to stun a guy to be able to complete, you know, to break the HP lock. So I want to make sure the bard has stun weapons. Like the paladin's gonna be stunning, but I want to be able to have that extra chances in there. All right, let's go ahead and hail him. Well done distracting the stone grabbers. We make a surprisingly good team. I've seen some interesting things within these halls, but I haven't learned anything too tantalizing yet. I'm looking for something that I can likely be only heard whispered behind closed doors. I need to go deeper, but there are too many servants of the shadow who might notice me. Would you be kind enough to get rid of them for me? Sure, servants of the shadow. Rests a hand on the hilt of his dagger. Be careful with these ones. They are a little smarter than the rock for brains you took care of earlier. He pats a small pouch located on his belt. Distinct sound of jiggling coins can be heard. It's a shame to lose you when this money's to be made for both of us. Meet back here when you're done. Alright, so alright, keep your secrets. So we need to kill 8 of the servants. So we can do that really simple by just going over to this other room. I'm just gonna invis, walk right over here. I probably didn't even need to. And then right here. I like this room, 1, because there's a name that can spawn here. 2, it's a safe spot right here. Nothing is gonna kill me. And 3, it's easy. And, you know, I can solo pull all this stuff without having to, like, use my bard. It's relatively a nice little spot. And I'll probably do a video just on this little spot for camps. But right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to. But as you can see, it's so easy to get to. It's so easy to do. And you could probably do it with less than 6 characters, right? Like, if I want to, you know, put a few characters away, and only use like my paladin, say my bard and my cleric, I could probably do this just fine without even trying. Using melee DPS mercs or something like that. Maybe the shaman, like the problem with my shaman, oh jeez, are you killing yourself? What is going on? The problem with my shaman is she's wearing mostly the level 100 gear still, and she just can't keep up with the stuff. I focused all my loot to the paladin and to cleric, so I might be able to get away with, you know, paladin, shaman, bard for like a lot of this content, but I just haven't tried. And at 125 I will try, because once I get some of these characters max AA, I'm probably not gonna drag them around everywhere I go like I do. It just gets kind of a little bit annoying, like trying to navigate through things, right? Like it's just a pain, and at some point the paladin is going to be able to pretty much self-heal himself in a lot of this content, especially the group content. So I'm not 100% concerned long term. I like the cleric for the missions, and you know, like you saw earlier in the episode, right? You know, the bard died, the paladin died, and we were about to, you know, die. Divine res got the paladin up, another res got the bard up, and the divine res giving me, you know, 100% of my stuff back plus instacast on the cleric really helps out a lot. And then being able to throw the other buffs out there in, you know, short notice like that is really helpful. And you can't get that with a mercenary, right? The mercenary doesn't rebuff until out of combat, and the mercenary does not res during combat. So the shaman does have like the call line of spells, but you come back with a little bit less resources. You know, I think it's like 20%, and then you still have to res after the fact. So any buffs you got, you have to redo the buffs again. It's just less convenient overall, right? Now the paladin can, you know, obviously battle res also, and you know, eventually he'll be able to just face tank things and res, 'cause it's just how it's going to end up being. But definitely see how that goes long term. There we go. So we have 2 done. And so if you go up the stairs here, there's another name at the very top here, I believe. This guy right here, the warder. I've never seen him. But we might go camp it. There's like 4 mobs at the top. When I was looking for that, how to get here to the Dark Agent, you gotta like go through, you gotta go down these stairs, and then down on this floor, you gotta through this, go down some more, and then you go through all that, and you get there. It's real convoluted. This place is huge. Like, I didn't realize how big this place is. Like, this is a large zone, and there's lots of mobs in here. I wish they gave a better experience. Like, I'm getting terrible AA experience because everything's light blue at 125, but this would be a nice zone. Probably, like, if you're at 120 and you want to do AAs, you probably get good experience here, but it seems like it's like, I feel like experience is broken right now, because as I level, I get more experience for doing tasks and stuff like that, versus like, as you know, it goes up as I go down instead of going down. It's just weird. It's like, feels backwards to me. Like, I feel like the higher level I get, the less experience I should get for doing, you know, the same quest. But take I did a video on the journal quest in Heroes Forge, right, for my Necro, right? At 120, I got 1.5, I think it was, and then at 125, I get 1.8, and now I do it for AAs, but it's like 40 AAs almost. So it is, I don't know. It is very weird. I think overall they need to increase the experience rates on all this content. Just for everything. Alright, let's run down here. Let's grab the shiny. Oh. Oh. I love it when we get a double shiny. Alright, we cleared this room here. If we poke our head right... Jeez. Poke our head just a little bit, right? Alright, we get the gargoyle. Now, gargoyles are the third quest, so after we get this done, we'll have to kill gargoyles. And there's lots of places they spawn. They spawn the higher levels, so... As you see, just going upstairs, you get attacked by that guy. But my boxes are all on the gargoyle stage of this quest. From me doing it for my necro. There we go. This guy should start melting here in just a second. I believe he has palette haze on. Maybe. I just got the next focus. I'm trying to get all the focuses so all his spells go up. I need to get him some like 125 jewelry so I can buy the the type 3 spell focus items. I haven't bought those yet. I just didn't have any good jewelry on him yet. It's just like a lot of farming. There we go, and this guy's up now, so as you see, like the spawn rate is just enough that we can kill pretty much everything in the room +1 every cycle. And if we get lucky, we'll get a name to get more ore. I need to start distributing the ore out to the boxes, I think, at this point, because I'm gonna need at 125. I'm gonna need Terror of Lucklin, Night of Shadow, and Lorien Song Augs to kind of augment all the Aug slots. I don't think I'll need to go back even further. I think I'll have enough of the trade skill Augs to kind of fill everything in with just those. So we'll see. I'm working on trying to calculate it all out for all the 125 videos and stuff like that I'll be making. But kind of where I need to go with that. Augs are probably going to be the best since all the gear from Lorien Song just trumps everything else in the game at this point. There we go. Everybody's out of mana. Make a mod rod, please. I should really sit them when I'm doing, but I don't stop. I probably do better with like melee classes, but I don't like moving around because I'm lazy, so it's that. But once they get more gear, the mana problem goes away. Here we got a bunch of junk just rolling out. Yeah, tons of these, tons of collectibles. I gotta go donate them all to my guild. I consumed so many of them to help level my necro. I'm like trying to donate as many as I can back from all these weird places I'm farming. So it's kind of nice. It's nice being in a guild, right? Like on Verant Interactive, like hardly anybody, would ever log on, and I only found like one person that played the game, and that was on the server. It was just not a whole lot of people, so it's kind of nice here. Like there's a whole, 71 people on right now in this guild. I don't know how many boxes, but they're also rating the tier 2 Lorien Song stuff right now, so it's pretty nice. I think today is race day, so hopefully they win or do well. They are a highly ranked guild from what I can tell. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Did you spawn? You did. Come on down. But this, you know, just the cycle and cycle through all these mobs, right? It's fairly easy content. I mean, like, there's some harder stuff, obviously. You saw down there in that, where the Dark Agent spawned, right? That was, you know, that was some work, right? Like, if I didn't have a mage to call a hero me there, right? I'd have to fight my way down. If I didn't have a bard, I'd have to fight my way down. Because it's like C-invis and non-C-invis mobs. Undead and live mobs, right? So it's kind of a whole thing. That's like 90% of the reason why I'm using a bard now is I saw when I was, before I made these characters, I was grouping with Blarp and his boxes, and he's just a bard, and I was like, we're going through and doing some of the quests for Voxel, and it just made things so much easier. Now, in my first group I had a bard, but I never really thought about it. I was just like, double invis, bard invis, it's instacast, and I don't have to think about it. So it turns out, it's actually got the same one. It was actually very useful, so kind of nice. What about you? Do you even have? Come on. Do you even have here? You don't even have it. I wish the Hero Forge thing was account wide, not character wide. It's kind of annoying. It'd make me more inclined to want to buy things, I guess. Like like a year ago, I think. Maybe the year before, they gave out a claimable. I don't think I got it on any of these accounts. There was a claimable Othmere helmet. Othmere gift or something like that, where you could get a top hat and whatnot. I still can't get my characters off Oakland to get my visages of Veniki. I'm so mad about that. I might have to go make some more leveling on Veniki to get those. Can't remember. I can't remember what you gotta do for that, but it was just so annoying. I don't see it. It's a one claim. I must have claimed it on them already on Throne of Eye. Go. Looking good. Looking good. We need 3 more. So what I'm going to do is just times jump to the last one. So we'll do that because I want to rest my voice because I still got 1 more to go. And then I got 3 more videos to make hopefully today. So I'm going to save my voice while I find the rest of these. Alright, and the last one here has spawned. Let's go ahead and eliminate him. TPS, and good. Alright, everybody is action-packed now. And going. So the next quest is 8 gargoyles. And I think what we'll do is we'll run the mage up to the roof and see if we can call a hero up there. Actually, maybe we'll go over here to Gloom Call. Gloom Claw. Maybe that might be more interesting. As long as we don't open this door, it'll be fine. That enchanter. Oh man, that enchanter. Now, as long as maybe we'll try it. We'll see. I do have a campfire up here, right? Yeah, I do have a campfire up. Might be worth refreshing that before we go any deeper. All right. There we go. That one is done. So let's go ahead and invis. The mage should be invis. We'll just run over here and redo the campfire real quick. Summon everybody, and then fellowship, destroy camp, and then wherever you are, Holdredge. Go ahead and hail this guy. That was quite a show you put on. It was well worth it because I've got a lead on something juicy. Supposedly one of the prisoners X knows well. Well, I suppose I can't tell you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a very good secret. Regardless, I need to start exploring the upper levels of this prison. It would be very difficult to slip past the watchful eyes of the gargoyles around here. Secret? Haha. Very funny. No, I will not tell you the secret. Do you not know what the definition of a secret is? Gargoyles. You can find the gargoyles keeping a lookout on the upper floors. They serve Luckland's eyes. They're vicious when they spot intruders. Maybe you can learn a thing or two for me and try eliminating them stealthily. However, you decide to do it, I will be grateful for your help. All right. So now we need to kill 8 gargoyles. So let's re-invis and do something probably stupid. Alright, so here's the stairs up. You go up here. There's a gargoyle, 1. There's a gargoyle, 2. There's a bunch of stone grabbers all standing on top of each other. Alright, so here we go. Here is the placeholder for Gloomclaw, right? So there's 1, and there's another one over there, 2. Let's see what's in this door. Slime. So this is where if you do the mission here, it takes place in this little isolated area. All right, there's another one here. That's 3, 4. Looks like 5 and 6 right there. Let's see here. This works because we want to go here through this invisible wall, go up here, all the way up these stairs, and around this corner. So you see how hard this would be for boxing, right? It'd just be a pain in the ass. Go all the way up here, and here we go. Now we're outside on the prison roof. Now if we keep going, we see bats everywhere. There's a gargoyle. There's a gargoyle. That's 2 up here. I think we're going to do the ones up here, because if we come up... How do I get in there? I remember right over here, right? There we go. This is what I was looking for. Look at all these gargoyles up here. So, and collectibles, because no one else is here, and they're all just spawning on top of each other. So you can see there's gargoyles everywhere up here, and then there is a... whatever the hell this is up here too. And they're everywhere. So this is going to be the prime spot for us to do this. Where is a nice, safe Call a Hero area? I would almost say... I would be okay right here. I don't know what roams, and as long as I can get that thing killed before it kills me, we should be fine. He's moving, so that's probably what happens. Alright. Let's grab Holdredge. We're just going to leave them right here for right now, until I know kind of what's going on up here. Alright, let's get this guy slowed. He's not a part of the mission, but he moves, and I don't like things that move without me making them move. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get the bard. Alright, I think everybody is good to go. There we go. A lot of hit points on this thing here. A lot of hit points, wow. Alright, let's switch into proclamation mode. Or whatever the hell it's called now, decree. Just to get a little bit more damage out of these dot ticks for the necro. Alright. Now we got a 2-pull right here. Let's go ahead and just do it. Oh my gosh. What I thought was a 2-pull is a 1-pull. That is fantastic. Even easier. Even easier than I was going to expect. Alright, he's slow. Let's get dots on him. So we just need 8 gargoyles to wrap this up, and then have to figure out where you start the partisan quest. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Go. Looks like he is smoking down right there. And I've been moving a lot of their burn stuff to just the normal multi-bind. And I feel like that is it feels better for me. Like ergonomically, right? I don't have to spam the burn button as much when I do that, but some of these are like 5-minute reuses, and I should be using them all the time, like Fierce Side, Quick Time, and all that stuff. I see no reason not to. Like, I am gonna have to get the Bard 2.0, probably the Shaman 2.0, the Cleric 2.0. I'm gonna get them all, right? But the Bard and the Shaman really help out the group a lot, so that's gonna be a whole thing we have to work on after we get 125. I was gonna try doing it earlier, but I just felt like I was gonna waste my time, you know, going to get that when, I mean, it adds a little bit of damage, but at the same time, it's more of a nice to have. I think if it takes me an extra minute to kill something, it's not a real big deal. There we go. All right. And let's go ahead and get another one. So we should be able to get... I don't know where they're all at up here. This guy, maybe? Alright. We kind of turn the high filter on. You can kind of see the roof is huge. And there's lots of stuff up here. I mean, I don't think there's any named up here, though, so that's the thing. All the names seem to be down here in the this part of the map, so that is I guess a little bit unfortunate, right? There's the gargoyle that spawns here. I wish he was more everywhere. Let me see here. Yeah, the only thing that spawns the gargoyle is the Taskmaster placeholder, so none of these gargoyles count. There's only one. It would be kind of cool if any of the gargoyles could spawn him. You know, make it a little bit more fun. And there's another one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill all these up until 7 of 8, and then we'll do the last one together. Alright, we're down to the last gargoyle. There's quite a few of them in this general area, right? So we're on the roof on this northern part. And there's just gargoyles everywhere. Very nice little spot. Definite makes this easier. I was doing it down here at the Gloomclaw area for my other characters because I didn't realize there was a whole roof to this zone, so that's nice. So, yeah. Alright, this guy's just gonna go down pretty quick, and we'll be done. Done. Alright. This should give me another little bit of experience, get me into the 40s. Alright, almost dead. Come on. And there we go. For the time being, it'll be easier to slip through Basilica without provoking the wrath of a gargoyle. Alright, and there we go. The mercenary of Basilica is complete. And next up should be the partisans here, because I don't want to run back here ever again. But if that doesn't work out, I'll probably be doing Vexthal. So we'll see where we end up. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.